everyone, just before I start my trailer reaction for the Disney live action of Lady and the Tramp, one of my favourite Disney movies, I'm here with my Labrador and he's called Charlie. So I just wanted to quickly say, dear Disney, I am very disappointed that you did not contact me to put my beautiful dog Charlie in this movie. He could have been, one of the sidekicks or even an extra, walking about, and I would have been able to get you more tickets when this movie comes out to go and see the film. But your loss. Let's just go straight ahead to my trailer reaction. So as you can tell, guys, I am a huge fan of Lady and the Tramp. This is my teddy of Lady, and I actually did a video almost 2 years ago now when I started my channel showing some of my Disney stuff, and I showed this teddy of Lady, and I absolutely love her. This movie that was brought out in the 50s, Lady and the Tramp, is so dear to me because it reminds me of my dad, because he used to go away to work sometimes for like 2 or 3 weeks, and I don't really remember, but I do remember one time he came home and he had the VHS tape of Lady and the Tramp. So it's so nostalgic for me. Watched it with my dad so many times, and the movie does really mean a lot to me, and I love the music in it. I think the songs are beautiful. And I don't think this should be being remade in general. I did do a video where I was talking about live actions that are coming up next, and I think it was a couple of weeks ago, and this was one of them. And I did speak in that about the fact that I have heard, I don't know if it's true or not, guys, but apparently they are gender swapping one of the dogs in this, which I just think is utterly ridiculous. They're supposed to be gender swapping, I think it's supposed to be Jock, but again, I don't know whether this is true or not, guys. I am just saying. And the dog Jock is my favourite in it. I'm just going to go straight ahead, guys, and I don't think this should be done at all in general. They're remaking everything, but I'm going to give it a go anyway, and here we are. Here we go. Christmas, same from the original, and that's the type of box that she opens up. Yeah.
Let me guess.
Lady
You're
always
like the center of your people's universe, right?
she was born in the newspaper.
Indeed.
Well, I've got no leashes or fences. With me,
Tramp.
every day could be an adventure.
So it's November, same as Mandalorian's coming out. Series. Be loyal. Be brave. She's chasing after Tramp when he got captured. We got him. There's Jock.
This is something else.
Oh, that does look nice. Oh, great though. One of the most famous scene in that movie. Disney Plus. At the end, which was when Lady and Tramp, were eating the spaghetti bolognese and the meatballs, which brings me to the song. I didn't like that rendition. Now, whether they're putting it in there or not, just to kind of grab people like me, is another thing, because that song was in the original, and I prefer the original. And also that song, the scene that I'm talking about when Lady and Tramp were sitting outside and they were eating their spaghetti bolognese and their meatballs together and sharing it, and they were sharing the food. That is when that song was being sung. This is the night, what a beautiful night. I love that song. And there's so many classics in that movie, like he's a tramp, but they love him. There's so many classics in there, and Jock is my favourite. The little dog with the little Scottish coat. I mean, it does look okay, and I mean, they're like the original. You've got Christmas in it, and I'm a sucker for Christmas. I don't know whether I'll go and see this or not, but I didn't think I was going to have any interest at all, to be honest. But that trailer was 10 times better than what I thought they could have done. But to be honest, it does kind of look like scene for scene, apart from a few things. Like Lady coming in with the newspaper through the little, little hatch, like she did in the mornings. You know, the newborn baby, you know, well, you know, there's nothing wrong, I suppose, with making it similar to, you know, the original, but I hope it's not going to just be copy scene for scene, you know, like, where you're kind of going, oh, I know what's coming up next. And something that I think they're going to leave out, guys, is the Siamese cats. And I'm sorry, you can't do that movie without it. You know what I mean? We are Siamese, if you don't, please. Do. I'm sorry, you can't do that. There will be a head for you and a tail for me. When they're catching the fish, because trying to catch the fish in the bowl, because that's like, that is my favourite scene from the movie. That, and you know, them making the spaghetti bolognese. Lady and Tramp. But Jock is my favourite. He's like a little Scottish dog, the black dog that you seen it with the little Scottish coat, and I love his accent, his Scottish accent. A lot of people think I'm Scottish, which is so funny to me. I mean, I love Scotland. I've been to Edinburgh. Edinburgh is absolutely stunning, and if I could afford it, I would probably live. There's a place called Linlithgow. I would love to live in Linlithgow. There's like this big beautiful lake and everything around it. If I had the money to afford to do it, I would go and live there in one of those houses where the lake is, where you're literally just sitting right outside where the lake is. But anyhow, that little dog, Jock, I love how he speaks. He's like, "I don't you wee worry there, you little bonny lassie, I'll soon sort him out," you know, like a really, it's probably not as harsh as that, but it's like, "Och lady, what are you wee worrying about tonight, bonny lassie?" It's so funny. He is my favourite in the movie. Of course I love Lady, I love Tramp, you know, I love them all. I love all the dogs in the original, in the 50s classic, and it's a classic Disney. You know, I don't think you should be doing this. It's not doing live actions of everything in the world. Please do something new. Please do something new, because if you mess this up, do you know what I mean? I don't know whether I'll go and see this or not. I might not, I probably won't. I don't know. It's hard to tell from that trailer, but I would like to see another one in order for me to kind of, do you know what I mean? And another thing is, are they just filling us with this music? Are they pretending that they're going to be putting in some of their original music for nostalgia, and then you go and it's something like Ariana Grande and Miley Cyrus or something playing in the background, or some like rapper or something? Hard to know. And if they are, if the 100% I find out they're doing that gender swapping thing, and they're making one of the dogs, like, I don't know what way it's working. I don't know. So I don't really know with this one, to be honest, guys. I just think it looks alright. It looks 10 times better than what I thought it was going to look like, but it doesn't look great. It doesn't look amazing. It just looks, okay. Yeah. But I do like the fact that they added in, like, a very famous scene, which was Lady and Tramp with the spaghetti bolognese. So it looks okay. It looks okay. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh because, you know, this movie's so dear to me. I don't know, Disney, just stop making live actions, basically, is what I have to say. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. But until then, don't forget that the Force will be with you always. Bye, guys.